Hey everyone, today I have a live swatch and review video for OPI's new spring/summer collection for 2017. This is called the Fiji collection. It has a bunch of fun, bright spring and summery colors. A lot of these aren't really unique, but some of them are, so let's just get right into the swatches. First up is Living on the Boulevard. This one is a darker corally polish, kind of like reddish orange. By the way, I forgot to mention, but I will be swatching the Infinite Shine collection, not the normal polish one, so that's why the polishes might be a little bit thicker or like more of like a jellyish shiny finish. So the colors are going to be the same, Infinite Shine and regular polish. I just forgot to mention that I'll be doing the Infinite Shine one. So as you can see, the first coat was very, very opaque, but I decided to do a second coat just to see if it would deepen the color a little bit. And honestly, I really don't think it did, so I think this one you could get away with one coat. I really like the coverage on this one. Nice formula. The color isn't really that unique, but I do think it's really pretty for spring and summer. Next is No Tan Lines. This is kind of reminds me of like a tangerine color. I don't know, looking at this color just makes me think of like a tropical fruity drink or like fruit punch. I don't know, don't ask me, but that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, so this one is a little bit streaky on that first coat, but it is kind of like a unique color. I really can't say I have anything exactly like this in my collection, so if you're kind of into orangey, yellowish polishes, then this one is definitely a good one to pick up. The second coat does make it completely opaque and fills in all of those streaks, and yeah, I just really like this one. I think it is a little bit unique, and this one's definitely perfect for summer, especially on like vacations, tropical vacations. I just really like this one. Here is Exotic Birds Don't Tweet. This is kind of just like your basic yellow polish. I just think they threw it in there because, you know, it's like a spring/summer collection, and yellow is kind of one of those pretty fun sunshine colors. So yeah, definitely not unique. I mean, it's got a nice formula. It covers pretty well on the first coat with a little bit of streaks, and a second coat does cover it completely. And also, how cool would a job would it be just to name nail polishes like Exotic Birds Do Not Tweet? Like, just wouldn't that be so much fun to just sit there and name nail polish colors? So if any of you know how to get that job, let me know because I really would like to apply. So here is 2 coats of Exotic Birds Do Not Tweet. This polish is called Suzi Without a Paddle. This is a pretty sky blue polish, definitely more on the green side than blue. I mean, it's definitely a blue polish, but it's leaning on the green side of blues. This one has a really nice formula. You can see that there is barely any streaking. It's just a little bit sheer, so I'm going to need 2 coats to make this one completely opaque. And for those of you that did not know, pretty much every OPI collection has Suzi in the name, like of at least one polish, and that's because the CEO and founder of OPI's name is Suzi, so that's why. That's just a fun fact if you did not know that. Now you do. So here's the second coat of Suzi Without a Paddle, and this one covers completely in two, like I mentioned before. And yeah, I just think this one's really pretty for spring. I can see this pastel with a lot of nail art that I will be doing this spring, so very exciting. Next is called Is That a Spear in Your Pocket? Again, really want to be naming these polishes because I think that's awesome. This one is a darker teal polish. It has a great formula, pretty much opaque on the first coat, but I do too, just to darken the color a little bit and fill in any streaks. This one's probably not unique, but it's one of my favorite in the collection because I really haven't seen a good teal polish come out in a while. I think maybe there was one in the China Glaze fall collection last year, but I really think this teal polish, I just haven't seen teal in a while, and I don't know, I really like this polish. I think it's fun, so let me know what you think in the comments below. And there is 2 coats of Is That a Spear in Your Pocket? This is another one of my favorites from the collection. Definitely probably not a unique polish, but I just really love this fun bright blue. This one's a mouthful to say. It's called Super Trop-i-cal-ifiji-istic. I hope I said that right. I just think that's a really funny name. Again, want that job. So yeah, this one has an excellent formula on that first coat, pretty much completely opaque. But again, I always like to apply 2 coats just to see if the color deepens a little bit. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this one you could get away with 1 coat if you didn't do thin coats like I do. And even with my thinner coat, you can see that it's got a really nice opacity to it. So yeah, and all these Infinite Shine ones dry super fast, so if you were wondering, because the formula is a little bit thicker, it still does dry really fast. Here's Do You See What I See? This is a shimmery polish because the rest of them have been creams. There are 2 like kind of shimmery polishes in this collection. This is one of them, and it seems really sheer on the first coat, and I was thinking I should have just layered it over Super Trop-i-cal-ifiji-istic. But you can see on the second coat that it does cover completely in 2, so it is completely opaque in 2 coats, which actually really did surprise me because it does have a little bit of a thinner formula. And especially sometimes like glitter or shimmery polishes like this need at least like 3 coats to get opaque, and this one surprised me because I only needed 2. So yeah, very pretty. Now here's the other shimmery polish I was talking about before. It's called I Can Never Hut Up. It's a gray based polish, and the camera, you can't really see it, but it's definitely very noticeable in person. It's got a green shimmer running through it. It's very, very unique. I really like this one, especially if you had it in the sunlight, you could definitely see that green shimmer. It's so unique, like mixing gray with green. I wish the camera would show it a little bit better. I'm hoping in my swatch picture you can see it. So yeah, this one has an excellent formula, completely opaque in 2 coats. And I really, really like this one because it's really unique, and I apologize that you can't really see that shimmer, but trust me, in person, it's beautiful. Here's a beautiful polish for spring called Want a Lacquer. This is a light lavender lilac polish. I just think it's so pretty. It has an excellent formula, a little bit sheer and streaky on that first coat, but does cover completely in 2. And I just think that it's so weird. Like, it's the middle of January right now, and I'm swatching polishes for spring, and I live in a really cold climate, so it won't be spring until like April. It won't feel like spring at least, so it's just kind of weird for me to be swatching these fun, like, bright and springy colors in the middle of January and it's freezing cold and snowing. But yeah, this one's so pretty. I really like this one. Probably not unique. I have some colors like this, but I really liked it. This one is called Coconuts Over OPI. It's definitely more of a natural, neutral, nude polish. It's like a tan. I think this one would look really nice on anyone's skin tone, really. It's got an excellent formula, just a little bit sheer on that first coat, covers completely in 2. And yeah, I mean, all the formulas, and I feel like whenever I do a review video, it's hard because all the formulas are from the same collection, like from the same brand, I mean, so like there's not much I can say different about each polish, if that makes any sense, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself throughout this video. This one's called Getting Nadi on My Honeymoon. Again, a really funny name. Would love to be the creator of names of nail polish. I'm just gonna keep saying that until it happens. This is a really light pink polish, probably not unique. I mean, everyone has, you know, light pink polishes in their collection, so probably not one you need to run out and buy, but if you are in the market for a light pink polish, then definitely I recommend this one. I just think it's so pretty, perfect for really any season. It's just one of those nice natural colors that just kind of makes your nails pop and look really pretty. So 2 coats makes this one completely opaque, and I was really surprised because I feel like with lighter polishes, especially with OPI, they can need at least 3 coats, and this one did cover completely in 2, but as you can see, on my pointer finger, I need to learn how to paint my nails again because I was being very messy. And last but not least is Two Timing the Zones. This is a bright bubblegum pink polish. Again, probably not unique, but it is fun for spring and summer. This one has an excellent formula, pretty much opaque on the first coat. There are a few lighter spots that I am going to cover up with a second coat, and a second coat does deepen and, you know, make that color pop a little bit more true to the color in the bottle. And you can see the self-leveling is excellent in all of these polishes. You know, it fills in all of your ridges and makes for no light spots in the polishes. So yeah, that is it for this collection. So that's it for this swatch video. I really hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think of this collection in the comments below. I know it's kind of weird that I'm posting this video when it's still winter and it's for a spring and summer collection, but it's just early enough so then you can decide what colors that you want on your wish list for spring and summer. So yeah, like I said, I hope you liked this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what your favorite polish was. I mean, I really can't pick. I really love them all. I really love spring and summer colors because they make me think of fun, sunny days instead of cold, winter, rainy days, if that makes any sense. So yeah, like I said, I guess this is the third time now. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.